bit of lag that you may have experienced on the previous stream. That was due to my Ethernet cable not being plugged in, internet connection being not the greatest without Ethernet cables, but thankfully it should all be sorted out now, and hopefully no more problems over the course of this afternoon and this evening. But big thank you to everybody who has joined us on the YouTube stream, and also to all the guys who are out on track here in front of you at this particular moment. Got a few new faces in the lobby as well, which is always good to see, so we should have an absolutely cracking afternoon of action. Let's go through the list and try and acclimatise ourselves with these new drivers' names. So currently we've got Sverre K. Mullen running in P1 at the moment. Sverre is his name. So we've got Rafa Sorans in second, Eric Penny in the McGann, probably drivers out on the track tonight. Oh, it's Epic Penny, not Eric Penny. We've also got Dobby Demon running 5th, SMV is driving the McGann as well. Todd driving the BMW, the Union Jack white BMW, good to have him out there. The only G also driving in the BMW this afternoon, so opting for a change of vehicle and allegiance, it would appear. Also got C. Mellish currently running in P11. Looks like he is driving in the BMW. Got Charlie Goff in the McGann. Tafili. Tafili's driving the blue and red McGann. Also got Demar out there as well. Haven't seen Demar for a long time. Driving in the white BMW Union Jack. Quiet Man driving in a Monster Energy livery, just coming towards the end of the pit lane now in the McGann. And the only G has just set the first lap time of the session. It's on a 1:31.1 driving in the BMW. Let's see if he has got the same skills to pay the bills that we have seen he's got in the Renault McGann. Looks to be tearing around quite nicely for the time being, but he is about a couple of seconds off of the sort of times that we've seen him usually achieve with the Renault Megane, so potentially his old car suiting him a little bit better. As he goes a little bit wide, I'm not sure, he might have just about kept it within the track limits there. Oh, sliding the car in, getting way onto the grass, potentially invalidating his lap time there. The only G into the penultimate corner, looks like he's backed off out of that one. Currently riding with Charlie Goff here, coming through the just out of Druids towards turn 3 here. Looks like he's backed off of that one. Tafili sat P3 at the moment in this session, 2.5 seconds off of the pole time. Where's Demar at the moment? Demar is currently driving through the final sector here. Epic Penny, I keep almost calling him Epic Unicorn. He's currently in P5 here, 3.1 seconds off of the pole time. We've got C. Mellish running in 6th at this particular point in time. SMV sat in 7th at the moment. Todd sat 8th. Oh, as he gets a big slide there, coming through the... Oh no! That's a bit... He's lost the car, he's facing the wrong way here. Yellow flag through Paddock Hill. Look out guys, coming through Paddock Hill. We have got a yellow flag. Todd reverses onto the gravel, getting himself well out of the way there but hopefully wouldn't have impeded too many drivers in the process. We've got Cyclone, who looks like he's pulled off to the side of... Oh, no. Oh, Cyclone, careful. There's someone coming. Looks like he has just about managed to get the accelerator down before the car behind him did end up coming up on him. So hopefully he's got a bit more pace than his pursuer. Otherwise, that could end in quite a devastating chase. SWI. I didn't think Swiss Tony was here. We've got Swift Bits. Currently in 10th place at the moment. We've got Rotti in 11th. Tovenaker still yet to set a lap time. Rafa running in 13th position, also yet to set a lap time. Now, who is number 14? 14 is Demar. So we've got two Dems. We've got Demon and Demar. So this is going to get interesting. Hopefully I don't get those two mixed up. So Demar's driving the BMW Union Jack livery, and Demon is running in the green and silver. So hopefully those two, I don't get them confused as the race wears on. Obviously Demon is driving in the Mercedes, so I shouldn't get those two mixed up. And Demon doing a very, very impressive job so far as well, considering he is in a car that is notoriously inferior in this division. As we see Demar pulling off onto the side of the track there, putting it into the barriers. Not quite sure where he's planning to go with that. But we've got G here coming up on some traffic. Looks like he's cleared one person, but he's still got another driver just in front of him here. What's going to happen? G manages to muscle his way through. Oh, as we see somebody getting off. That's Demon there in the background, getting into the barriers. That's not going to have helped him at all. Let's see if G can improve on his current provisional pole time here. He's just coming out of the last turn now. Gets a little bit of gravel on the left hand side. Just about managed to keep it on the track. The person behind him took way too much on the left. As only G comes around, and he does improve his lap time by almost a second. He's gone quicker than his previous best. Goodness knows what he would have done had he not been slightly compromised on that run. See if he is able to get a lap time that's the same as what we've seen. From him in the McCanns. See Tafili in the pits, Charlie Goff likewise, Cyclone, Quiet Man and Rotti all believe that they can't go any quicker than they've already gone. Rotti still yet to do a lap time and sat in the garage, so oh, here he comes. As I say, that emerges out onto the track. He'll have a chance to do probably about 3 or 4 laps before the checkered flag falls. As we go with our provisional pole sitter, who gets a lot of grass there, coming between the third to last and second to last corners. Out he comes towards the final turn now. Let's see what this is going to be for the Only G. Currently 1.9 seconds clear at the top of the leaderboard. Using all of the track on the exit, very, very close to running wide and onto the grass, and possibly in the wall, but he kept it out of it, and he can't improve that time around. Stays P1 obviously, with a 1 minute 30.4 as his best lap so far in this session. Brilliant, brilliant stuff from the Only G tonight. Epic Penny still running in P5 at the moment as he comes through the final few corners now. Very aggressive there as he turned the car in. Let's see what it can be. It looks like a pretty quick lap from what I can see so far. Epic Penny currently on a mission, see if he can get himself maybe up onto the front row here as he comes up towards the last turn now. A little bit sideways, getting it turned in very nicely there. He's right on the limit, is Epic Penny, as he comes up towards the line. What is it going to be? Currently P5. He stays P5 for the time being. Can't improve. SMB still 6th. We've got C Mellish running in 7th in the qualifying standings at the moment. Tovenaker comes around in 8th. Can't improve. Empretod still sat in 9th place at the moment. Looks like Rafa's got a bit of traffic ahead of him. We see Rotti on a flying lap now, but he's got Swift right in front of him. Comment from Milan in the YouTube comment section saying looking good at the moment. As we can see here, the only G, the provisional pole sitter, has got a little bit of traffic up here in front of him. See how he negotiates it. Looks like he's been waved through there. Driving in the Beamer, obviously not his usual car of choice, but currently making the best of it here as he comes up towards the final turn. He's had traffic on pretty much every single one of his runs so far in this session, so it hasn't been the easiest of runs. Oh, as we see, somebody's gone into the barriers there, coming out on towards the start-finish straight, but they get it stopped and reset in time as G comes over and he improves his lap time there by 3/10. Currently got a 2.2 second gap to Tafidi in the qualifying standings at the moment. G looking very, very good here. He just about got round to start another lap as well, so maybe he can rub salt in those wounds for those other guys tonight. Charlie Goff still sat in 4th place at the moment. Let's see what he can do as he comes out on towards the start-finish straight here. Charlie Goff goes 2nd, puts it on the front row. That's that for his session. Demon, sorry, goes 5th, stays 5th even. C. Mellish stays 9th, can't improve. Empre Todd is coming through the middle sector. Looks like Demar moved up to 11th right at the end of the session there. Tovanacre is also out on the track. I think he's a little bit ahead of Empre Todd, so the next man over the line will be... Oh, it's going to be close. I think it's going to be Tovanacre next over the line. Where's Swift? Swift is a long way back. So Tovanacre is going to be the next one to set a qualifying lap here, coming up towards the final corner. Currently P12 in the standings. We saw Tovanacre have a great round at Donny National last time out. Oh, gets a little bit loose. Oh, snaps the other way into the barriers on the exit. Very unfortunate. Empre Todd follows Tovanacre, does the same thing. See what Cyclone can do here. Cyclone comes into the final turn now, currently P14 in this session, 7.4 seconds off of the pole position time. Can he improve? No, he can't. Stays 14th. Ladies and gentlemen, the only G improved his lap time very slightly at the end there, went 4/10 quicker than his previous best. So he will start on pole with a 1 minute 29.7, 1.9 seconds, nearly 2 seconds clear of Charlie Goff in second. Fantastic qualifying performance there from G in a car that isn't his best in this category, but still pretty much one of the best drivers on the Project Cars 2 PlayStation 4 platform. We are about to go racing here at Brands Hatch. Stay with us, guys. Thank you very much. Some of the drivers there paying me some very nice compliments in the build up to this race. We're about to go racing here at Brands Hatch for this online touring car lobby here, hosted by the Motive Racing community, and we are underway. And it looks like a good start there from pole from the Only G, and the BMW gets away brilliantly, already well clear coming towards Paddock Hill. Charlie Goff coming under a little bit of pressure here from Demon as they come up towards turn 1. It looks like we've got Tafini running fourth, Rotti. Oh, he's got Epic Penny trying to go up the inside there, having a bit of a slide coming through Paddock Hill. As we come up towards Druids now, it looks like Epic Penny is trying to hold the inside. Oh no, SMV tags him a little bit. SMV getting all sorts of out of shape. He's now losing places. SMV's down to 9th place. Has to concede positions to see Cyclone and to Quiet Man. Quiet Man getting wide, coming through turn 4 as well. It looks like he's going well out of shape and falling back down to 10th place. Incredible stuff there. Quiet Man having an absolute mare coming through there. Epic Penny seemed to get tagged coming through Druids as well, but he's managed to get it through cleanly, and currently in the lead of the race. The Only G has got a 1 second gap out the front to Charlie Goff at the moment. Demon, trying to fend off Tafili here. Tafili has a little look to the inside. Is he going to try and put alongside and make it work? No, he thinks better of that one. He's a little bit too far back to go for it at the moment. Demon doing a good job there of seeing him coming. Rotti is right behind these guys as well. Epic Penny just sat there waiting in the wings, waiting for an opportunity. As we see Tafili go a little bit wide. Oh, Demon spins the wall. Demon snaps the other way. He's gone into the barriers. He's going to have to wait for everyone to go past here. It looks like he's had to wait for Cyclone, C Mellish and SMV as well as Quiet Man to come through before he could eventually get the car pointing in the right direction again. In fact, no, he's had to let the whole field past except barring M Pretod. So Demon is down to 12th place here in the opening stages of this race. Currently riding with Tafili, who picked up 3rd place at the expense of Demon there. He's running 5 seconds off of the lead at this particular point. You've got Rotti and Epic Penny currently running 4th and 5th as they come into Druid's corner now. Unbelievable stuff here in the opening couple of laps at Brands Hatch this afternoon. Currently Rotti really trying his best to keep Epic Penny at bay. A bit of a lock up there from Epic Penny as he's really pushing to try and make some ground here. Obviously the more time he spends behind Rotti, the longer he's going to lose time to the leaders and potentially stop himself from getting a podium tonight. Tafili's have already pulled out a 1.4 second gap to these boys at this particular point. What's going on further down the field? We've got Cyclone currently fending off C Mellish at the moment, and you've got SMV just behind those guys. Further back you got Swift running 3 seconds up from Quiet Man. Demon and M Pretod seem to be engaged in a bit of a battle here as they come down the back straight. Quiet Man falling back into the clutches of these boys as well, so this is a 3-man battle here for 10th place. Oh, as we see Quiet Man getting a little bit loose. Now surely Demon's going to fancy his chances here. He looks right, looks left, but he can't find a way through. Quiet Man goes wide, and it's surely going to be Demon up into 10th place. Yes, it is. Muscles him out of the way. Demon with an excellent drive there through that corner, and managed to somehow get it. Oh no, as I say that, he goes wide onto the gravel and he loses the position. Quiet Man's now back up into 10th place, and it looks like we've got Empretot looking to the outside here of Demon, but Empretot goes wide as well. Unbelievable stuff. Empretot unable to seize the opportunity and take it with both hands. That killer instinct unfortunately lacking with Empretot, and Demon manages to stay round into 11th place. What a battle there between those guys. Demon looked like he had to move on Quiet Man, but was unfortunately not able to make it stick as they come down the start-finish straight to complete lap 2 towards Paddock Hill. Looks like Demon's a little bit too far back to go for the move on Quiet Man at the moment. Oh, Quiet Man looked like he went a little bit wide. Demon's going to look to the inside here of Druids. Can he make the move? He's late on the brakes. Bit of a lock up there from Demon, but he gets it done. Very nicely done indeed from Demon. He's up into 10th place, but Quiet Man's going to have a look up the inside once again. He's going to reply straight back. Oh, bit of contact there, and Quiet Man takes him out. Quiet Man's going to have to wait there because he definitely took him out, and very sportsmanlike. Quiet Man looks like he's slow. No, he's not. What's happening there? Quiet Man just blatantly took out Tovanaker. Well, we're just hearing a team radio there saying it was unintentional, but Quiet Man drops down to 13th place. In the meantime, we're currently seeing our race leader, the only G, has got a 4.5 second lead at the front of the field, currently pulling away to our man in P2, Charlie Goff, who in turn is also pulling away from Rotti. We missed Rotti actually picking up 3rd place. He's made some good ground on that previous lap. We were watching that battle for 10th, and so that's great to see Rotti making some gains. Also driving the BMW, likewise the race leader. He's got up ahead of Tafili, who's currently running 10 seconds off of the lead. Epic Unicorn still sat in, sorry, Epic Penny still sat in 5th place. You got C Mellish running in P6 at the moment. SMV a little bit down the road in 7th still. Then obviously you got Empretot and Tovanaker still battling it out over 8th and 9th. But they've fallen a long way behind, with a few too many disasters occurring so far in this one. Sorry guys, that was a hiccup. Oh, as we see Tovanaker making a move to the inside of Paddock Hill, and Empretot sees him coming and gives him the space on the inside. Tovanaker is up into 8th. Very impressive there. Opportunistic dive to the inside, executed to perfection. Very nice. In the meantime, we're currently watching Swift at the moment, P10 in this race, about 3 seconds behind these guys, so if they start tripping over each other and making mistakes, then he's going to be right there to capitalise. Demon running in 11th, had a good qualifying session, but that is where the goodness ended in this particular event, unfortunately for Demon. Hopefully we'll see him bounce back in the next one. Quiet Man still going around in P12 at this point. And it looks like the battle for the final podium spot is still raging on, guys. We've got Rotti with Tafili closing that gap. Let's keep an eye on the split times. There we go. Tafili 1.5 seconds faster last time around. Oh, as we see Tafili going a little bit wide there, coming through Paddock Hill onto the gravel, losing a lot of time. The pressure ultimately getting to Tafili enormously there. That is a real shame for Tafili. That is really unfortunate. Was obviously closing that gap too. Rotti's going to have to do it all over again now. Epic Unicorn still sat in P5 at the moment. Got 2 seconds back to C Mellish. SMV still sat in P7. The battle for set 8 seems to have calmed down a bit. Tovanaker's pulled out about 1.5 seconds here to Empretot. But don't count out Empretot. I'm sure he's going to be absolutely gunning to get back into that fight. As we go back with the race leader, who has just put a lap on Quiet Man. Demon is in the pits, so obviously some kind of damage or maybe a drive-through penalty potentially in that car. Had a quick glance at the penalties there, guys. I didn't want to keep them up for too long because I know how irritating it can be when watching a stream and you've got those timing boards blocking your view of the race, but just had to have a quick glance just to get up to date with the penalties that are out there. Looks like they're not going to be too detrimental in terms of race finishing positions. Incredible stuff. So the only G currently leading the race by 8.5 seconds, our multiple world record holder here on Project Cars 2, actually holds the V8 Supercars world record around 26 different circuits on this game. So he certainly knows his way around a thing or two on this particular game. Got Raven Maestro Ravi in the comments section saying good lads, good to have you watching Ravi on the stream. If you want, feel free to jump in the box with me and do a bit of commentary, or if you want to race then feel free, jump on Project Cars and load it up, mate. It'd be good to have you in the lobby. Obviously Ravi does commentate for us on a few nights of the week, and he will be racing with us next season. I think quite a few of our championships, as we're currently seeing. The only G's has put a lap there on Demon having an absolute mare of a race tonight, which is a shame. But the only G currently having a field day out the front has been lapping ultimately in the 1:29 during this race, and that was with a near enough full tank of fuel. So it just goes to show how much talent he has. And we've just had another retirement from the race. I'm not sure quite who that was, but I think it might have been. And we're just hearing a team radio there from the only G saying, what on earth did I just get a slowdown for? Well, gee, I don't think it's going to matter a great deal at this point, as we just see there, that was Demon unlapping himself. So G obviously struggling a little bit on this final lap, but it should be pretty much home and hosed. He has got a 2.9 second, up to 3.2 seconds. Oh, as we see, oh no! Demon there getting all sorts of out of shape, and now G just having to, oh my goodness me, that must have been heart in mouth time. The race must have flashed before his eyes there as he saw Demon getting a bit sideways. But ultimately G, oh my god, he is going to hold on for the victory. Oh, he almost gave me a heart attack there. But here he comes. He is exiting the final turn now, out onto the pit straight, and it is going to be victory for G, driving in his new team. Charlie Goff comes around in P2. Tafili is going to hold on for P3 here, ahead of Charlie Goff. Very, very impressive there. Epic Penny is going to come round in 5th. Here he comes. Oh, he moves up to 4th because Charlie Goff has had an absolute mare over the course of this race, and that has dropped him back down the order by virtue of the penalties that he has accumulated for breaching the track limits supposedly. C Manish finishes in 6th. We've got M Pretod, who looks like he might be able to hold on here ahead of Tovaneka, but it's going to be very, very close here. These guys are absolutely bumper to bumper. M Pretod has picked up the position. Can Tovaneka try and upstage him here as they're coming towards the final turn? He's going to have to do it here. M Pretod's going to have to hold on to it here. Here they come onto the brakes. Here they come out of the corner now. Is oh, Tovaneka gets a good run, but I think it's a little bit too far back to try and overhaul him. Yes, he is. M Pretod holds on for 7th. Tovaneka bins it into the wall over the line. Swift is going to come round in 9th place here. Unfortunate race for Swift tonight. Demons a lap down, so that is going to be that is a wrap for this race. Some fantastic driving on show tonight. Absolutely brilliant, and well done to the only G for taking the win. Rotti in the end finishing ahead of Tafili in the classification by virtue of Tafili's penalty. So that's very unfortunate there for Tafili. But what a race, guys. And we'll be back in a few minutes' time for the next qualifying session, which I imagine will be in the touring cars. Stay tuned and we'll see you in a bit.
Demon, sorry if that was you, I messed up early on, sorry about that.
Alright guys, welcome to the room. If you're just joining us here, obviously Clean Racing is being streamed to YouTube. We are part of a racing community, well we run a racing community which does stream its races live on YouTube, and pretty much everything we do is meant to be sort of professional, so don't really, don't tip people out, obviously give each other the room to race and keep it clean. With that being said, has anyone got any track suggestions for the next one? We're going to stick with touring cars, but if anyone wants to shout up a track. Oh shit, my headphones just fell. Oh, one sec. Yeah, sorry, I'm back. Yeah, anyone want to suggest a track?
Long Beach.
Long Beach, hey, that's a good one.
You know what? I might actually race with Beamer for next season. It is. It's a really good
But
car.
why, you're like a second a lap slower with it?
Oh, 29s are like.
You're like half a second slower though.
I don't think so.
You are though. You do like 28s with the Megane. I've seen you do 28s.
Have I done 28s?
You've done 28s with the Meganes. I mean, it's up to you, but yeah, it's up to you.
I can. I just need to mess around with the setup a bit. Get it.
Yeah, but you don't want to give Sebas any advantage though. He's going to be in a quicker car. The Megane is better.
I was sticking in the
Bloody hell.
You guys have a community racing channel? And when do you usually race?
We raced on Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
How do you get involved in it?
Let me send you the link, mate. See Mellish, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Oh, why is it a 15-minute quali, man? I'm gonna have to sit here and waffle for 15 minutes now.
Just say it's great. I'll take the race.
I need to like learn all the names during quali. That's the thing. Because it's annoying. Like no one watching the stream wants to see me clicking through the list of drivers saying, and Mr. Tab, what's his name? Oh, what's his name? Tab. His name is whatever it is. Oh man, Discord's pinging. Alright, Bazza. Ooh.
It's a little whistle. That's what I'm saying. Is I don't like it actually. It sounds horrible.
I don't even know why you're driving it. It's literally,
I've never driven it before. I'll test it.
it's a famed shitbox.
The handle's similar to the Megane. Oh, that's cool.
Oh. Raybon Tempo, yes, we will be doing TCs for a lot of tonight. Probably throw some Clios in there, GTEs, V6s maybe. Who is Ray Bon Tempo? Gee, do you know who he is?
No clue. I think he's another one. I think he's not
Ray, what's your PlayStation though? Got a comment from DJ Phil saying, good, love the GTE cars. So do I, Phil. If you want, I can send you that Corvette setup you've always wanted, mate. I think so. Oh no, he's gone. DJ Phil left. Phil, are you joining back? Yeah, Phil, unfortunately, G couldn't send you his Megane setup because he's actually driving the Mercedes for some reason. It's probably better for my mental health if I don't try and find out why. So I'll just leave it at that. Oh my goodness, we see Les going into the barriers there. Big faceful. He must have enjoyed that advertising hoarding. King Taco, I believe it said. So potentially feeling a little bit hungry during this qualifying session. So we're currently watching the provisional pole sitter here in this race, or in this qualifying. Tovaneka. Oh, hits the barriers there. Taking a big chunk out of the advertising hoarding. My goodness. See what Rotti's up to. Rotti's currently at P3 in this session, just coming up towards the roundabout now. Let's see if he can nail it. Looking very composed through there. Tafili currently at P4 at the moment in this session. Just coming out onto this sort of, I mean, it's not really a straight, is it? But you know, it's a straight line, I guess. Looks like we got, oh, the only G's just done the fastest lap of the session. There, he's done a 1 minute 24.1, so only 2.3 seconds faster than everybody else. He is driving the Mercedes, which is quite a rare choice here in the touring car division on Project Cars 2. Raybon Tempo there saying it's classified information, his identity. Okay. I'm going to stick my neck out and say it's Ravi. Yeah. But you can hear me on the stream, so he can try and deny it, or he can try and be a less bait and not say anything. Depends. However you want to play it, bro. It's only going to trigger him if it is. Regardless, currently watching Tovenacre, 2.3 seconds off of the provisional pole time. Looks like he's just coming up towards the final hairpin now, driving in the light green and dark green livery. In case that's confused any of you, that description, it is half of the livery is light green, the other half is dark green. And it looks like that bumper is going on a little bit of an adventure. It's trying to break free, but for the time being it is at least staying rather glued to that chassis. Oh, as Tovenacre has a hefty whack with the wall there, coming through the first sector, just about manages to keep the car pointing in the right direction. Coming under the Verizon bridge now. Looks like he's got a Monster Energy livery chasing him down. Now I would usually chance the guess that it's the only G, but this time around it's actually Quiet Man sporting the Monster Energy Renault Megane tonight. The only G opting for, as I mentioned earlier, a change of allegiance tonight. And just hearing a team radio from our provisional pole sitter, who's currently leading the pack by 2.3 seconds, saying, "How is this car so slow?" And now he's trying to deny it on the team radio as well. But it's all there, live on YouTube. G there mentioning that it's actually his childhood dream to drive for Mercedes. So he's pretty gutted at the minute. I'm just moment by moment destroying that dream as it unfolds, as we currently see G coming up towards the line. What is this going to be for him? He's currently on the provisional pole, so it's actually quite a slow lap by the looks of it. It's not an improvement. Tovenacre still sat P2 at the moment. He's driving, oh, as we see Quiet Man getting all sorts of out of shape there in the background. But we're currently riding with Tovenacre, who's once again, I think Tovenacre needs to pit, because that jaw on the front of that car is wobbling quite a bit. But in the meantime, we're currently watching Les here, who is at P3 in this qualifying session. Oh, guys, I think the room's broken. I don't think anyone can join.
2 minutes left. Hasn't joined the whole lot.
There's 16 people in the lobby, but there's been 12 people on the track for the last God knows how long.
He'll join.
No, he didn't. He didn't. He's not. He can't join.
Oh, he's still in the.
Yeah, he's still in the room.
I think just wait for the.
Yeah, he might just have to do a random grid. New lobby random grid, because 16 people in the lobby, but the other 3 guys can't join. It's not letting them in.
I'm sure they can expect it.
Yeah. Alright guys, for those of you who are waiting, we are going to be able to get you in for the next race, but unfortunately it's just a few moments we're going to have to wait because there is a problem with the lobby, so we're going to make a new one in a second. Julian Fernandez says hello, welcome along Julian, good to have you watching live on the stream. If you want to jump in the lobby, I believe it's full at the moment, but if you keep pressing join over and over again, someone might eventually leave. But we're currently watching our provisional pollster to the only G at the moment who's bossing proceedings at the top of that leaderboard. He's got a little bit of traffic up ahead of him. See how he negotiates it. Oh, as he's got one of his teammates there causing him all sorts of aggro. He's going to get the benefit of a little bit of slipstream maybe, or he might be a little bit too far back actually to gain the full wabang of it, but he come over to the line, he can't improve at the moment, still says P1 obviously. He's got 1.8 seconds to our driver in P2 who is Tobin Aker. Big warm welcome to the 11 people watching live on YouTube at the moment. Just seeing there, our provisional pollster has come into the pits there. So I'm not quite sure what happened. We did hear a team radio saying, "Oh no, there's a wall!" So maybe he might have had some kind of problem. As we're currently seeing Tafili here, who's coming in towards the roundabout. Looks like Tafili's done for the session. See who's out on the track at the moment. We've got SDX, he's done for the session as well. Empre Todd looks like he's also done. Swift is coming out of the last corner now. Currently P9 in this session. Can Swift put himself in the thick of it here as he comes up towards the line under the Toyota bridge to complete the lap? It looks like he can't improve. Stays P9. So it's going to be the only G taking the pole position here for this race. Tobin Aker lining up alongside him on the front row. We're about to go racing here at Long Beach, guys. Sorry to those of you who are waiting in the lobby. Unfortunately, we do have a slight technical issue with the lobby, so after this race we will be creating a new lobby from scratch, and we'll be continuing on with our touring car shenanigans tonight. And we are just experiencing a little bit of latency issue, I would assume, because unfortunately it isn't actually proceeding to the next screen here. I'm not getting the option to continue. Yeah, I'm not getting the option to continue at this particular point. Yeah, guys, very sorry about this, but we are going to have to make a new room. So we're going to do a random grid for this race. We're going to do Long Beach random grid, 10 minutes. I'll be back in literally 1 minute.